Hello everyone, Vince's like 32 back again with another deck review. And today we're going to be looking... Hello everyone, Vince's like 32 here, interrupting your regular scheduled program on this channel with something a little bit different. A reaction video. I'm reacting to a video that was done by John Swan a few days ago regarding a YouTuber who I've talked about in the past. Suzy Lou, you might have seen me tweet out some videos related to her. I also shared one, I think this one on Facebook actually was this one. She's been causing a lot of problems over the last year, and it's just getting worse. And it's ultimately going to cause problems for a lot of YouTubers, and not necessarily this channel. But you know, let's look at the video. This video will show you what the concerns and problems are.
The original upload of this video was taken down from YouTube for violating their community guidelines on harassment and bullying. I'm re-uploading this video because I believe all the criticism is valid and needs to be talked about. Suzy Lou is destroying the platform, and I can't let that happen.
I mean, I agree. And it's been heavily censored to remove anything that could remotely break YouTube's community guidelines. Why? Because Suzy Lou has continuously been flagging videos for harassment and bullying. And this was already a problem last year when I did my video, or two videos actually talking about her, that this was going on, and now it continues to get on. She keeps making things worse and worse. She keeps throwing more fire onto the flames. She keeps making this worse. And John Swan had this video up, and it was flagged. It was removed. Well, he's put it back up, and it's fine. There is links in the description of his video so you can find the original video and another video that was removed right there in BitChute if you want to go check it out. And yeah, so let's check this out.
Suzy Lou is a reaction YouTuber with over 370,000 subscribers. As a self-professed businesswoman and control freak, she entertains her fan base of mostly older men by reacting to various animes, such as Naruto and My Hero Academia. On the surface, her content is nothing to be too fussed about. Sure, it's lazy, uninspiring, and you wouldn't catch me watching it. But behind that is a brain of deception, fraud, hypocrisy, and corruption. Suzy Lou, along with her cunning boyfriend, Stejo, make the perfect couple. Together, they abuse the YouTube copyright system, systematically flag down people criticizing them, and yet their unethical and illegal behavior is directly protected and promoted by YouTube, with Suzy Lou being a prominent figure in last year's YouTube Rewind. Over the last 12 months,
and let's talk about that. Let me pause this. Let's talk about that. Suzy Lou and her supposedly copyrighted face was featured on last year's YouTube Rewind. Why? Why was she featured on YouTube Rewind? She is the only channel featured on YouTube Rewind that had less than 1 million subscribers. As you saw, she has less than 400,000 subscribers. She's also, I want to point out, bleeding subscribers. She's lost 6,000 subscribers thus far in the last week, and she's continuing to lose subscribers over this whole debacle. Let's put it that way. Why on earth was she featured on YouTube Rewind? What has she done to deserve being featured? Nothing. She hasn't done anything amazing or noteworthy. Nothing like that. She just reacts to anime. That's it. And plays the occasional games. She used to do more games in the past, but not so much anymore. And I also want to, let's look at this quickly here. If you search for Suzy Lou, this is what you'll see. You'll see a lot of videos speaking out against her, including from the Quartering, who I recommend checking out his videos, And also, I mean, we got Augie RFC, channel there with Tommy, John Swan, of course, who I'm looking at right now. And I also have to shout out Tipster News. And, I'm happy to support these creators who are getting flagged, having the videos flagged. It's gone to the point where now people are flagging, and I'm not going to say that it's Suzy Lou that's doing the flagging, because apparently a lot of people are flagging the videos, probably her supporters would have to be, because it's only Suzy Lou videos that are being targeted. As Tipster mentioned, he's been around for a long time. 12, 15 years, whatever it was, I forget exactly. The only videos he's ever had flagged on his channel were those where he talked about Suzy. They're just videos reporting on facts, showing evidence, criticizing her. Nothing that would qualify for harassment or bullying. But now it's gone to the point where, people are making their videos, as carefully as possible to avoid any copyright strikes, to avoid any community violations. And now people are flagging them for closed captioning issues, not having closed captioning, even though they don't technically need to have them. I mean, seriously? You people, whoever you are that are flagging these videos, are getting pathetic. And it's time to move on. It's funny, too, because Suzy Lou tweeted in the past, she referred to the people speaking out against her as a bunch of nobodies. She hasn't quite said that so much lately, now that there's channels with 1 million or 2 million subscribers talking about it, like Ordering, like Scarce, like Some Ordinary Gamers. All these people are starting to speak out against her. Keemstar. Eventually, it may go all the way up to PewDiePie. We'll see. We can only hope. So yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It's funny that she calls out all these other people, and then her people are doing the same thing. Her supporters. It should be noted that after stuff went down the last couple of days, her Discord has now disappeared and been wiped. Of course, last week she wiped her Twitter account, as did her boyfriend Steejo. As an innocent person, as someone who's not, guilty of anything or being suspicious, delete their Twitter, their Twitter, I should say. In fact, she did this last year along with Steejo for the same reasons, and now they're doing it again. They've wiped the Discord. For days now, she has not had comments enabled on her videos. Apparently, she's re-enabled them. The like and discount, the like and dislike counters on their videos have been disabled. You can like and dislike, but you can't see how many dislikes or likes she's getting. So yeah, just a lot of odd stuff. Let's go back to the video. There's a Quarter-Inch channel. Is asking her to stop striking videos, which I agree with. And he's asked her, let's talk. You're doing an interview with me off camera or on camera. I should point out that Quartering did get an email from someone reportedly at Google. He has gotten documentation proving that indicates that she is being investigated by Google, as well as her so-called partner manager, who keeps protecting her. How is he protecting her, he or she? Well, there's a fact, we'll see this in the video, the fact that her channel was flagged for her anime content by TV Tokyo last year at Christmas time and was terminated, but somehow her channel was re-enabled. She got it back. Let's not forget the fact that she was in YouTube Rewind, despite the fact that she's not noteworthy and had no business being there, in my opinion. And then there's the fact that despite all this abuse, if you will, of the flagging system, where all these videos criticizing her are being flagged routinely, yet she is getting away with this. There is, as people have pointed out, somebody at YouTube is bending over backwards to protect her, and there's a lot of double standards going on, and it's not cool, it's not fair, and something needs to be done about it. As it is, tons of people have been reporting her to all the anime content owners because she is illegally using their content, not only on YouTube, but also on Patreon, and she also launched her own website not too long ago, Suzy, that's C-L-A-K. She's been reported to Viz Media, she's been reported to TV Tokyo, she's been reported to Funimation, Aniplex, which is owned by Sony. She's been reported probably to Patreon. She's been reported to her website host, GoDaddy. She's been reported to everyone by many, many people. And you look at her videos. How is this fair use? An hour-long video on anime. That's an entire episode. Actually, no, that's a video game. That's a video game. My apologies. But what do we got here? What do we got? Demon Slayer. 20 minutes for an episode of anime. That's the entire episode of the anime. And as many people have pointed out, her reactions are fairly non-existent. And she doesn't speak over it. It's not transformative. You cannot basically give away the whole episode in a video. That's not allowed. Let's just put it that way. It's very hypocritical for her to attack other people for using a 24-second video. And there's a new video by Tipster. Still flagging his channel. That is BS. And check out Augie RFC, where Suzy Lou appeared on stream and showed her flagging history, in case you want more proof. But let's get back into the video. Let's just get back into the video. Let's just put it this way, her content is not fair use.
Today, we go through them.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to this channel. There's that much misinformation, false rumors, hate videos, and things like that.
Suzy Lou's a hypocrite. She failed.
I watched this video, Suzy. It was full of half-truths and false information, slanted in your favor. You did not cover everything. It was completely biased.
False copyright Tipster.
Her use is such a gray area. That's the thing.
She has one of the smallest egos that I have ever known.
No, she has a big ego.
And
Everyone else can see it, you just can't. This video, by the way, was really well made. Hang on. You could see her flagging history, part of what she showed. I apologize for the lag. It's just my computer has doing both things at the same time. She is a copyrighted user.
Copyright infringement has been a big topic on this channel and on my Twitter account. From Just Destiny to Onision, I've talked about many instances where individuals and companies have taken advantage of the YouTube copyright system. But there's one case that I've been putting off making a video on because at the time I just didn't think there was enough information to justify a full video. But over the last 12 months, many more developments have occurred that makes this situation impossible to ignore. Let's start at the beginning. On March the 12th, 2019, Gaming and reaction YouTuber Suzy Lu filed a copyright
This
strike
is
on a
what
video
started
that
all
was at
last
the
year.
time over a year old, created by gaming YouTuber Mark After Dark. Mark included a 23-second clip from one of Suzy Lu's Let's Plays of The Last Guardian VR as
This
the
is his
intro
clip.
to his video about The Last Guardian VR,
You'll see his clip
poking
here.
fun at her
It's
reaction.
completely fair use.
No, I want to spend the rest of my life like that. It feels so real.
It's hilarious. I think it's funny.
It's not fair. That made me cry because it was so amazing.
And then the ending.
Stop
Stop
it.
it.
Good to know.
Wait, that was it?
That-
Yes, folks,
that
this was the clip that offended
It's
Suzy
completely
Lu
fair
so
use. You
much
could see
that she took
the
it
original
from
clip there on the
YouTube.
bottom that
I
he
say
got the
offended
footage from.
because this is certainly a fair use clip. She knows that, and her lawyer boyfriend knows that. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention, her boyfriend studied law.
I have a law degree. I'm one of the main
Studied
focus
law,
of intellectual
but
property
apparently
law, apart
never
from
got
that,
into it,
it's
despite the
really
fact that
interesting subject.
he can make a lot of money as a
People
lawyer.
protect their intellectual
He was
property
actually
via,
good.
like design rights,
But I guess it's too much
patents,
effort
trademarks,
for him.
and copyright.
Just keep this in the back of your mind at all times here. Now, understandably, Suzy Lu received a bit of backlash for this strike. Mark After Dark took to Twitter, where a number of very interesting exchanges were had with Suzy Lu.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Twitterversus. Today we will be taking a look at Suzy Lu.
Check out Bowblax
After
as well
Mark
with the shit of
After
Maryland.
Dark called her
I
out,
believe it was.
she had some pretty interesting responses to the situation.
Or was it
She
100K?
tweets out,
100K.
"Dude, literally no one cares what you think. You're just a massive loser. How I picture you? Haha."
That looks like a violent image, Suzy. That's wow. That's inappropriate, in my opinion.
Haha. Be gone, nobody. You steal, you get striped. Maybe ask the channel permission before you take their content. Will save your
Okay, Suzy. Have you asked Funimation? Have you asked TV Tokyo? Have you asked Viz Media for permission for taking their content? I don't think so. In fact, the fact that the channel got flagged and struck down and shut down is quite clear evidence of that. The fact that you have to shade out, gray out that video so that it can avoid detection. The fact that you're putting certain shows like Naruto on your website and have blocked it in Japan to avoid detection tells me that no, it's not legal content and you do not have permission. Such a hypocritical statement.
headache in the future. Thanks for the views anyways, boys. Must suck seeing such a noob get so much attention on your beloved game while you nerds sit in your mum's basement getting zero.
In fact,
Copyright to my face, which is what you use without permission.
no, you don't. You can't own a copyright to your face, Suzy. I will say this: that it's funny that you talked about the views when Tipster and John Swan have had their channels and their views going up recently, thanks to Suzy Lu and her not being able to just move on from this whole situation.
You were clearly desperate to use
Also,
someone who
shout out to
gets
Nicholas
views
DeOrio
to
as
help
well.
your video get a boost. LOL. Too bad.
Now, as you can tell, we're dealing with a very intelligent individual. It's a good rule of thumb on the internet and in life in general that if you're going to criticize people for doing something, make sure you haven't done the same thing yourself. Otherwise, you'll probably end up looking like a massive hypocrite.
This is the type of stuff on YouTube that pisses me off. This is a live stream. This is a YouTuber doing that live stream. Now, do you see this YouTuber in this video? Or is this stream just pure theft of BBC content?
And yes, it is pure theft.
Media content.
She didn't ask for
Streams here.
permission.
Happy listening.
She was just streaming the video.
There's no commentary or anything over this. It's pure theft of content just so that they can get views. Don't support people like this. This is no better than stealing something directly from someone's house or from a store. It's pure theft. That's bullshit.
Yes,
Okay then, this brings us
it was pure theft, and that's another video from the past that she had that was illegal. She's had a couple other gaming ones that she uploaded, even though they were not hers, and she did not add any commentary or do anything transformative or anything to make it fair use. That was a funny point. She's removed that stream of BBC. I remember her stating that she did that so that she can chat with some of her friends while watching the thing. Well, no. That doesn't mean you can do it. And also, there was over 300 people at that time watching that video. That's not just friends. A few friends, like she had said.
to March the 21st, 2019, when Suzy Lou took to her YouTube channel to respond to the criticism she was receiving. This video was filled with misinformation about the copyright system and
This is the one I was talking
attempt
about.
at her trying to justify her bad decisions made in the past.
I came across this guy who was bragging about doing a video on me. So my mods went and found this video, and it definitely confused me because the start of the video was my content, then it cuts to his content of him playing the Last Guardian VR game, but it was like there was barely any mention of.
Except it wasn't your content. As we saw in the clip, he took it and he transformed it and he made it his whole material. Yeah, it was from your video, but it was fair use.
Why I was at the start of it, it was like I was only
It was a
there
joke.
just for the intro, and then it just kind of cuts to him. So I sent the video to YouTube, asked them about fair use, and YouTube took it down.
Wrong. Due to the Online Copyright Infringement Liability Limitation Act, also called Safe Harbor, YouTube cannot get involved in copyright disputes. YouTube won't get involved in the process because fair use can only be determined in a court of law, as Suzy so aptly proves in the next segment of her video.
Fair use is such a gray area. That's the thing. Like, fair use will only ever really be decided by a judge in court. So
Yeah, she said this, and then in the same minute, practically in the same breath, she turns around and said that YouTube determined that video was not fair use. That's absolutely hypocritical for you to say that and just wow. Like, how can you say that? Say one thing and then say another thing immediately after that. That's just dumb.
I sent the video to YouTube, asked them about fair use, and YouTube took it down. Fair use will only ever really be decided by a judge in court.
As you can see, two completely conflicting statements here.
Good
It's
job,
very
Suzy.
rare
Good
that I
job.
will ever actually ask
Using that
to
noggin.
take down somebody's video, but if you actually saw the video in question, it was not a critique. The person was not talking over it. They literally took my section of the video at the end, zoomed in a little bit, zoomed out, and put some closed captions on it. Now, I have done so much research about this since Monday, and at no point has it fallen under fair use.
Now, a primary figure
She has
in
not
Suzy
done
Lou's
any research
investigation
on fair
was
use.
Tipster, whose
There's
research
Tipster.
has been invaluable in the creation of this video. He even brought on YouTube lawyer Ian Corzine for an interview to talk about fair use and how it related to the Suzy Lou case and Mark After Dark's video.
Yeah, of course that is fair use. I don't even understand how you can screw it any other way. Mark was making a joke, and then it's followed by a direct comment to the Michael Jordan picture and quote after she makes her statement.
Now, I have done so much research about this since Monday, and at no point has it fallen under fair use.
Yeah, of course that.
Let's do a little Google search on fair use with Suzy Lou. By the way, as I mentioned, that video where he was talking to Ian Corzine, that lawyer, it was played by Suzy Lou. Let's look at this from Stanford. In fact, I believe she actually quoted this in her video, or at least other people have in their videos. Let's just see here. Has the material you have taken from the original work been transformed by adding new expression or meaning? Absolutely. In that clip we saw. Was value added to the original by creating new information, new aesthetics, new insights and understandings. Maybe has an example of parody. Also, the amount and substantially of the portion taken. It was 23 freaking seconds. In comparison, your videos are 20, 30, an hour long, 20, 30 minutes, an hour long. It's very hypocritical, Suzy. Move on.
Clip is fair use. I don't even understand how you can.
Yeah, this video was flagged. He did re-upload it.
The original upload of the video. No. You see, Tipster's original upload of this video got taken down with a community guideline strike for bullying and harassment. He has an interview with a lawyer about fair use is bullying and harassment.
In my opinion,
this video's content was not harassment in any way.
The only person being a bully here is Suzy Lu by using her purported power and insider connections in YouTube to flag out her videos and have them removed, silencing criticism. And that's not fair.
Where she attempted to give justification to some of the things she'd said and done over the past few days. During this stream, Suzy and her new boyfriend, Stejo, both show their YouTube flag history. Stejo's came out clean, but Suzy showing her flag history might be the most iconic moment of all time on this show.
I've got 5 minutes.
You know, I dare Suzy Lu and her boyfriend, Stejo, to show their flag history right now.
You want to prove your innocence, you gotta show your flag history.
Why would I care to prove my innocence to a bunch of nobodies on the internet?
Definitely not guilty. You flag Tipster. Oh, no. But you gotta see video. You can't see that. We need the screen too.
Oh, no. Hold on.
And what did she flag? Videos that criticized her, which is BS. It's censoring.
This is not a good look, Suzy.
It's trying to silence your critics. And it's just unacceptable in my opinion.
And the channel over 100,000.
Will this video be flagged? Who the hell knows? Maybe.
Yeah, your own personal partner manager. So ultimately, I've been speaking with many different people at YouTube this week.
So she knows a
they
bunch
are
of people
aware
at
of
YouTube
the
apparently.
situation, and they're at that point where the channels have been flagged, and basically they're just looking into it at this point. And I know for a fact that a lot of the videos, they're just hate videos for the sake of it. You know,
They're not hate videos. They're criticism videos. They're criticizing you for what you're doing. They're giving absolute facts and evidence of what you're doing
In the meantime,
and how hypocritical you are. They're not hate videos.
Suzy and her actions. And needless to say, some of the points were rather interesting.
Suzy Lu has an ego. Okay, I beg to differ, knowing her better than, pretty much anyone.
That's
She routinely
biased.
entertains hundreds of thousands of
And
people
false.
a day.
Hundreds of thousands of people. No, at the time, she was not getting hundreds of thousands of views a day on her videos.
Living with a woman that she has one of the smallest egos that I have ever known.
Why would I care to prove my innocence to a bunch of nobodies on the internet?
No ego there whatsoever.
She's a tiny
None.
makeup YouTuber. Just entertained a couple of friends.
Ah yes, Suzy Lu, one of the smallest
Couple of
egos
friends.
ever to exist. The same person who doesn't
With
want to
over
prove their innocence to a bunch of
370,000
nobodies on the
subscribers.
internet.
Right.
And the person who, in 2017, told McDonald's workers on strike for higher wages to go and get an actual decent job.
No, Suzy, how about you go and get an actual decent job?
They say it's a false copyright strike, and I've got something that'll fix every one of your videos. It ain't false.
I mean,
It's
she's
only a
the one
false
collecting
copyright strike if it's not
thousands of dollars in
false.
handouts via
They will
Patreon.
issue a false copyright strike.
And
It's
she's
false
complaining about
because she owns
McDonald's
the copyright.
workers
Whether or not
asking
you
for a
think it's
raise,
fair is
calling it
absolutely
handouts.
all to do with it. You have to not own the copyright to issue a false strike. This is idiotic. You people are morons.
This clip is the reason I question the legitimacy of Stejo's credentials.
Yeah, okay,
He
sir.
clearly
Sir,
doesn't
Steve.
understand
Sir.
fair use or copyright law as he defends Suzy taking down Mark after Dark's clip. But then he also completely misrepresents what a false strike is. A false strike
I also want to point out something else. Suzy Lu, in the past, when she was starting out in 2014, actually bought subscribers. She bought subscribers. She even admitted to as much in one of the videos she did last year talking about stuff, or the Q&A video that she actually was, which is probably no longer on her channel. And there's your proof. 4,000 subscribers she gained in 2 days, and she only had 6 a day previously. And only had 3,000 subscribers before that for years, and then all of a sudden, she blew up like that. She received no shoutouts. Even Jacksepticeye grew slower than this, and he got a shoutout from PewDiePie. PewDiePie! And also her views did not increase proportionally as she got subscribers. How interesting. Also, thanks to Tipster, I want to mention as well, many videos on her channel have been getting flagged by content creators as well as for a website called, what was it, the Lumen Database. You can look that up as well. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. Let's continue on with this video, this reaction.
Is not a legal term. It's just a name used for a takedown.
Maybe I should react to anime. Seems like an easy way to make money.
For you to give criticism, you require respect. I need to respect your opinion enough to take your criticism. You're a random little pub on the internet who's never shown any interest in my channel or absolutely anything that I've done before. I don't respect you, and therefore, your criticism is to make nonsense.
Now, the reason Stejo and Suzy have such an issue with any amount of hate or criticism is because of this mindset right here. If you only take criticism from your immediate audience, who's going to call you out when you mess up?
I agree.
Die-hard fans who blindly follow your every word? No, it's got to be someone else.
And you can go to Suzy Lou's videos right now. She re-enabled comments. You can look at the comments. It's all people saying, "Oh, I love you, Suzy Lou. Don't listen to the haters. Oh, can't wait for the next video. Oh, you're so awesome. You're so hot." You don't see one comment criticizing her. I used to criticize her, and she blocked me. So I know firsthand what she does. She's also blocked me on Twitter, even for just so much as trying to offer guidance, trying to make a suggestion on dealing with this stuff, and I was blocked. Been blocked on Instagram. You name it. I tried contacting her via email, which she just ignored completely. And I was going to say something else. Oh yes, she posted a video that somebody else referenced in one of the videos that went up yesterday. I think it might have been SBTI channel. You saw earlier when I was looking at the history, search history. You saw the clip of a video, which I remember seeing before somewhere, where she claims that when she was a kid, she was a brat. And she never liked listening to people. She always wants to do what she wants to do. And that sounds exactly like, like her. She's going to do and wants to do whatever the hell she wants, regardless of rules and fair use and stuff like that. She just feels like she should be able to do whatever the hell she wants. I guess she was not disciplined very much as a kid. Move on. We're only halfway through. I apologize. It's going to be a very long video. Come on.
Outside of your immediate circle, you can take an objective view. So, in the words of Stejo,
You people are morons.
now there are many more shenanigans in this Suzy Lou story that I'm not going to cover here, and I would have told you to check out Tipster's videos on her.
I agree.
But just yesterday, Suzy Lou mass flagged
Check out his
a bunch
videos.
of Tipster's videos on her.
Check out John
and they were
Swan's
taken
channel.
down with the community guidelines strike for, you guessed it, harassment and cyberbullying. I can only assume that she was trying to deter me from uploading this video. Once again, I'm pretty certain that she has someone at YouTube that run all these strikes through without much interference from the review team. But
I
of all
agree.
the people to pick for this special treatment, why Suzy Liu, the same person who's been called out countless times?
By the way, I
for
should point out that
At this point,
Tipster
Suzy Liu has overstepped
mentioned
big time.
Suzy
And she
Liu
doesn't start to change her tune
chose a very
larger
interesting
and
time
larger
to
creators
start
will start
writing
to tell the
channels
story,
again,
and
because
the
right now, due to
criticism
COVID,
is impossible to ignore. For many
they
months
have less
after
staff,
this initial
and
season,
everything is
the
being done by
responses from
bots,
Suzy
so
Liu,
that makes it
she kind of just went
that
under the
much
radar.
easier to
She
get
did her own
people
thing
flagged
and minded her own
for no
business, and
reason.
during that time, she started to transition her content from gaming to reactions, namely anime reactions.
Yeah, and here you can see her reactions.
So with this in mind, let's take a
She's
look
not
at Suzy Liu's current
commentating,
content
she's not
and see what kind of
reacting all
stuff
that much.
she's
In
making
fact,
recently.
as you'll see, he did the math. In an 18-minute video, she talked or reacted for 3.5 minutes, which is, means 81%, I believe it was, of the video was
Yes,
just the
I'm
episode,
saying
the anime.
These are the
It's not fair
reaction
use.
videos she's making now.
This is
If you
barely a
want to
reaction,
do
it's
it
more of
for
a
it,
watch-along, in my
take a look at
opinion.
her channel yourself. If she does give a reaction to anything, it's usually just some sort of explanation.
And I got nothing against
which
reaction
has
channels, I
absolutely
watch a
nothing
lot
to
of
do
them.
with it. Isn't a comment at
Most of them
any
have videos that are 10-15 minutes long for an hour-long TV show episode or a movie with a lot of commentary and opinions and a lot of stuff cut out.
Now,
It's not the
after
entire
Suzy
episode.
found some success
Steejo
with
does the same thing, as you
reactions,
can see.
Steejo decided to do them as well. And you guessed it, they're just as bland. Now, apart from being bad content, it also, most likely, breaks copyright law. At the time of writing, I took her most recent Naruto Shippuden reaction and edited it down to all the parts when she speaks or has any sort of exclamation. Out of the 18-minute and 7-second video, she speaks for a whopping 3 minutes and 30 seconds. If you do the math, 81%
It's
of
absolutely
the
not
video
fair use,
is
in my
content
opinion.
that does not belong to her. It doesn't require a genius to see this content does not satisfy fair use, but let's go through the 4 factors anyway, because I want to flex on the haters. The first factor of fair use is the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or is for non-profit educational purposes. Although no factor is independently determinative, the heart of fair use inquiry is the first factor, whether the use is transformative by adding something new with a further purpose or different character.
No,
The central
it's
purpose
not
of this
transformative
investigation
in
is to
any
see
way.
whether the new work adds something new, altering the first
doesn't
to an
add anything
expression,
new.
meaning, or message. Now, I would say that Suzy Liu's use of these almost full-length anime episodes is certainly not transformative. What is she adding to this at all? Is she altering the work with new expression, meaning, or message? I would
No.
say not. She's not
I don't
changing the
believe so either.
intent of the
Same with
anime
Steejo.
at all. A bit ironic when you compare it with just a few months back when she said fair use had to be a criticism or critique.
If you actually saw the video in question, it was not a critique, the person was not talking over it.
The second factor, the nature of the copyright.
She says it best herself, right from her mouth.
Entirely. The third statutory use factor turns on whether the amount and sustainability of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole is reasonable in relation to the purpose of the copying. In assessing this
It's not.
factor, the courts
It's
consider
not
not only the
100%
quantity
reasonable.
of the material used, but also their quality and importance. The crux of this inquiry is whether no more content was taken than necessary, given the purpose and character of the allegedly infringing use. Suzy Liu is using large portions of the original animes, adding minimal reactions and commentary that doesn't change anything in line with the first
And
factor.
she's getting a
But
ton
she's
of
certainly
views
not taking
and a ton of money on
overboard if
Patreon.
necessary.
Why?
So,
Because
to be
people
honest, right now, this doesn't look good for Suzy.
can watch this stuff
The
without
fourth
paying
factor
for
is
it,
perhaps the most scathing
or
for
by just
Suzy
giving
Liu.
her money, a
This
few
factor
bucks a month.
applies to the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work, and concerns whether the secondary use usurps the market of the original work. A defendant usurps the original work's market when the infringer's target audience and the nature of the infringing content is the same as the original. Thus, the more transformative the secondary use, the less the likelihood the secondary use substitutes for the original. I'm going to answer this question with another question. Who is watching these videos? I think it's pretty clear that the people watching these anime reactions are fans of the anime that she's viewing. Thus, Suzy Liu is stealing market share away from the original creators of the series and is usurping demand for the work by serving as a market substitute. She shows enough of
I
the
agree.
anime in these videos.
I should also
that
point
people
out
would rather watch her
that she
reaction
tweeted out before she
than
deleted
hate her.
tweets that,
Just
oh,
nowadays,
everyone was all
Crunchyroll
happy and
advertises
excited
Crunchyroll to
when
view the anime on
PewDiePie
their website
started reacting
because
to
Crunchyroll
anime.
advertises
But
on
when
their website. If You know, all
She
the ads
started
up on
doing it.
Google
Oh,
AdSense
F
and
that
Google places
B
them on
word.
ads. Like, it's an interesting point, actually. And when I was
Strike
Google
that
would
B
actually
word.
be very happy with Suzy Lou uploading
Except there's a
copyrighted content and
massive
then placing
difference.
their
Go
ads
watch
next to it.
PewDiePie's
Just
reaction.
something to think about. Now, any
They're
thoughts
short
on look at this content
10-minute
and wonder
videos,
how it even got to that
15-minute
stage?
videos,
It's
whatever
so
they are. I think they're 10
unlikely
minutes
he's not fair
approximately.
use. I don't even know how Suzy
He
or
barely
her
uses
boyfriend
any
would
footage from the
rationalize it.
anime, and there's a lot
So
of
if this is against fair use, why hasn't she
commentary
gotten in trouble yet?
and reaction to it. Not just her watching. And there you go. She
Her
was
channel has been removed for violating
removed.
Suzy's been terminated now. My best friend Suzy just got her channel terminated from YouTube.
Well, this week, for about a full day, Suzy Lou's channel was completely terminated for violating copyright.
So you might have noticed the past couple of weeks have been a bit weird on my channel.
Look at that. Just anime.
On the 27th of December 2019, Suzy Lou's channel was terminated for copyright infringement. Just
Merry
20
Christmas.
days after she was featured very prominently in the 2019 YouTube Rewind.
Why? Why was she
received
featured
over
there?
3
She's a
DMCA
nobody.
takedowns or
It's funny.
copyright strikes
She
in
talks
her
about all these other
YouTube
people,
for her use
small
of
channels being
illiterate animes.
nobodies.
And if you don't know how the strike
You
system on
compare her
YouTube
to everyone
works,
else
after
in
3
YouTube
strikes,
Rewind, and
your
she's a
channel
nobody.
gets terminated.
So basically, I was at a Christmas party with family. We were seeing all the nieces and the nephews and things like that. And I was absolutely hammered. And I went to check it, and it was like, account suspended. And I was so drunk, and I was just like, what? I was like, I don't have enough strikes on my channel for that to be a thing. I must be drunk. And then by the time I woke up the next day, I was like, are you joking? Okay. I basically phoned up my YouTube partner manager, and I was like, what the heck's going on? And I
And this
felt
is another
bad
thing.
because my partner manager and
Oh,
the
yeah.
other people that work with him were, they're supposed to be on holiday.
Oh yeah, you felt bad about forcing your manager, partner manager, who was on holidays for Christmas, to go to the office and get your channel back up and running, despite the fact that you broke the
Now, as I
laws.
said before in this video, YouTube is protected under safe harbor, which
You
means
felt so
that they
bad,
are
I'm
not
sure you did,
responsible for copyrighted content
because
uploaded
you
by
care
the
so much
users.
about
But to qualify for
anyone
this,
else but
service
yourself.
providers have to adopt a system
Clearly.
where repeat violations result in termination, and has to inform users of this, which YouTube does. And they also have to make sure their systems don't interfere with standard technical measures, which are technical measures that are used by copyright owners to identify or protect copyrighted works. In other words, a DMCA takedown request. By reinstating Suzy Lou's videos and removing the strikes, YouTube is directly getting involved in copyright disputes and reversing a legitimate decision of a copyright owner to take down a video. Or 2 days after Christmas, mind you. I'm
Yeah.
convinced that there has to be some simp running this operation, because there's no way that someone in their right mind would go out of their way to break the law for Suzy Lou.
Unless she's bribing them or paying them
Like, they break
on the
apart
side.
footage that they use. And obviously, if you guys are not aware, there is fair use. And the whole point of that is to take the original work, do something with it, make it different, and then make it your own. And that's a really big thing. On
Which
YouTube,
you're
and
not
I feel
doing.
like that's what allows
You're just
most
sitting there
of the
watching the
content
anime.
to exist.
A gross overgeneralization of fair use here. It's very interesting. 81% of content that isn't yours is fair use. The mark after dark's clip isn't? Okay then, Suzy.
So a couple of days ago, I done a video talking to you guys about TV Tokyo and this bot that they keep touching onto YouTubers. It's not just me, it's so many other people.
Really?
Joe,
Because I haven't
and
heard of anyone
I
else.
can't actually get too into it because it's now a legal case.
Show
behind the
me
scenes,
who these other
but,
people are.
We're coming for you. Okay, we are coming for you.
I'm
Oh.
sure Swing, one of the biggest entertainment companies in Japan, is going to go very well for you, Suzy. Hell, when I was doing
She's
research for
threatening
any cases, including Tokyo
TV Tokyo
I went to the Japanese Supreme Court
while
website,
stealing
I
the
went to
content.
the UK Supreme Court website, and none of them have any cases listed for Suzy Lou, Tokyo TV, YouTube, or anything similar. So whatever action they're taking, it isn't listed in the court system. But while
Yeah.
all of this was going down, some people figured out something else about our buddy Suzy over here. It turns out that for weeks and weeks and weeks, Suzy Lou had been uploading uncut anime reactions to her Patreon.
And I believe she still
You heard
is.
me. No cuts,
I don't know for
no
sure.
pauses, a full episode with Suzy going,
It should also be noted that she posted in a Patreon was deleted that she's going to be offering a subscription service on her website, which is also not legal.
She would have hit $10,000 a month on January the 6th, 2020. $10,000 a month from
Must be nice, Suzy. Must be nice to be making all this money while doing absolutely nothing.
A while back that she had stopped uploading uncut anime reactions, but in the interest of good journalism and research, I decided to pledge $5 of my hard-earned money acquired from my wonderful Patreons to Suzy Lou's Patreon to see what she was up to. It's like a Patreon ecosystem, isn't it? Pledge to my Patreon for more high-quality research. Okay, enough of the plug. Let's check out this Patreon. And what's this? She's still doing it? Yes,
Yep.
These are unedited with the full anime visible in the corner. Hosted by Video, whose guidelines state that no rips of movies, music, television,
I believe
or any
they've
other
also been
third-party
notified.
copyrighted material are allowed to be uploaded on their website. Patreon states that if potential online piracy is funded through, hosted, or located on their platform, they have a robust copyright procedure in place to facilitate the removal of those potential infringements, or in certain cases, termination of entire accounts. So Suzy is in violation of some serious stuff over here.
Yes, she's violating rules on YouTube, Vimeo, GoDaddy, Patreon.
Clear violation. We haven't checked on Skijo for a while, have we? Let's see what his Patreon looks like. Well, he's still uploading anime reactions, but it's unclear whether these are cut or not. Really can't tell. I don't really want to pay.
Oh yes, look at this.
Designs to watch on Patreon because they're unedited or because they're fully visible. Would you rather for me to upload the fully edited? Skijo, no! How dim do you have to be to make this section public? So Skijo is still uploading uncut anime on his Patreon.
They're really not too bright, are they? These two.
Patreon's own terms.
Considering he's supposed to be a lawyer. He actually used to claim he was a lawyer on his Twitter until people pointed out that you cannot call yourself a lawyer unless you've taken the bar and are an actual lawyer, and then he removed it.
Where did this guy go to law school? So that seemed to be the end of Suzy Lou's anime escapades. She was reduced to just watch along.
Did he actually go to law school? I have to question that.
It could only react to a select group of animes. But if there's one thing you should know about Suzy Lou, it's that she's very persistent.
I am so excited to
Yes.
be recording this video right now. A couple of months back, I had this crazy idea about creating
And then
my
Tipster
own
reported
website.
about
So
this.
I had this
When
idea
you
that in November,
ways
it is
he's
now
stealing
the
content,
29th
and
of
his video got
January.
flagged.
I am so happy to announce that the website is going live tonight.
Oh no. Now, this website, susylou.co.uk, houses many different types of reactions for Suzy Lou. According to her, once they get a subscription service rolled out, you'll be able to watch uncut reactions on her website instead. She's really intent on stealing other people's money, isn't she? For now, the home for the majority of her reactions are here. But unlike YouTube, Suzy Lou isn't protected under safe harbor laws. She isn't hosting other people's content. She's uploading her own, which means that to stop her from using their content, Tokyo TV will sue her. It seems to curb this, Suzy Lou originally blocked the website in Japan.
Yes. She is also paywalled it behind Google AdSense. You cannot use an ad blocker to view her videos, which means there's the Lumen.
Database and were apparently DMCA.
There's the Lumen database.
And she isn't hosting content for other users. She doesn't have this function on her own site. She's going to sue. You also can't turn ad block off on her website, which means that you're constantly giving her money for stealing other people's animes. So that's very ethical. At the end of the day, though, I really do think Suzy and Skijo are past the point of no return. They've established themselves as absolute jokes in any serious communities and will continue to be criticized and scrutinized until they make an effort to change their behavior. But let's be honest, that's never going to happen. It's just fun to see everything go down. But if there's one thing I want you to take away from today, it's that Suzy Lou can't handle criticism and is in violation of copyright law on a daily basis. And YouTube does everything they can to protect her, even if it means getting sued themselves. But hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles on this wonderful website, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
And again, thank you, John Swan, for putting together that great video that documents pretty much everything. Of course, you didn't mention how she has scrubbed her Twitter along with Stijo. She scrubbed her Discord after all these people started getting the videos played. Suspicious? Is she organizing, or people on her Discord organizing playing of channels? Did they move on to some other platform to continue the discussions? In fact, Quartering and Nicholas DeOrio were offering, I believe they were up to $550 for reward on information regarding this. And I'm even willing to throw in my own money as well, my own $50 onto that, if it helps. Let's get some information. Let's find out what's going on. If Suzy Lou is at all involved, or Steve was at all involved, or complacent in this mass plaguing that's been happening in all these videos, criticizing her, talking about her, she's going to be in a lot of problems. She's already going to be in a lot of problems with her website and everyone contacting the anime owners. She's going to be in trouble with Patreon. She's going to be in trouble everywhere. Just a matter of time. I'll try to keep you updated on the situation if anything else unfolds. Make sure you also, if you're interested, check out Tipster, check out John Swan, check out Quartering. Links to their channels will be in the description below. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Check out my previous videos on Suzy too if you want. And as that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.